Hey, Nate here for Smoking Meat Geeks. For a smoking site, we got a weird one for you today. This is the Phillips Smokeless Barbecue Grill. This is meant for indoor use, and so we're going to try it in here today. This is the Phillips Smokeless Barbecue Grill, Avance Collection, model HD6371/94. We're going to put it through its paces. We're going to sear a steak. We're going to try some fish, maybe a couple other things, and we're going to do it all right under a smoke detector, so we'll see exactly how smokeless it is. First, let's open it up. The grill grate itself, the manual, and the rest of the unit is one piece. So now we've got it out of the box. We've got the grill that sits on top of the main body. It's got a grease tray that pulls out, and the controls. You have a warm setting and the on setting. According to the manual, it grills at 446 degrees. Let's try it out and see how it goes. Okay, we're back here with the Phillips Smokeless Barbecue Grill. We're going to put it through its first test, get some steaks on there. Before we start though, we plugged this in and fired it up. We gave it about 10 minutes to heat up, tested it with the infrared thermometer here, and the bars are up to about 410, 420. So it heated up relatively fast. One thing to look out for, this thing draws about 14 amps, so you're going to need a pretty beefy electrical outlet and not have pretty much anything else plugged into it at the same time. We got a bit of a chemical smell going here. We gave it a wash, but it's clearly still cooking off a little something. It's a little unpleasant, but not terrible. So let's throw the steaks on and see what happens. Okay, so there's room for the two steaks. And is that smoke or is that steam? Let's see what the smoke detector has to say. So while our steaks cook here, why would you want such a thing? After all, this is Smoking Meat Geeks and this is a smokeless grill. You would want this if you just don't have access to an outdoor grill. If, say, you live in an apartment or maybe a dorm with good electrical service, you might be able to use this. Give you, we hope, a nice taste of outdoor grilling while still inside. It's also pretty small and compact, so you can store it pretty easy. And hey, if it lives up to expectations, then we've got something that could be a nice, useful thing to have around. I think we got a temperature drop. Yeah, okay. It looks like it dropped about 70 degrees after the steaks went on. You can see on the second side that it didn't get nearly as much grill mark. Phillips says it's smokeless. Smoke detector disagrees. So we finished up cooking the steaks here, and well, if you were watching, you saw the big news from this test. It's not that smokeless. We set off the smoke detector that we put right over this thing. Although it didn't set off the one in the hall, so it's not that much smoke. But I don't know. This is, I don't know, maybe not worse than getting a pan rocket hot on the stovetop, but it's not much better. I was hoping for a little more on the smokeless end. Steaks themselves look like they came out pretty good. We got some good grill marks. Flipped them repeatedly because there's no way to move them to a cooler zone over the fire like you could on a regular grill.
Okay, so now time for the big taste. Let's see here. Some pretty good hash marks on that one. Cut this piece off here. Yeah, I mean, tastes like a steak that was cooked not on an outdoor grill.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting that much grilled flavor.
The seasoning taste that you came up with, though, that was a nice rub.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Very tasty.
Yeah, this tastes more like what you get if you cooked it on like a cast iron grill pan.
Very tender, very soft, very nice, but just not what you would expect off of what you're looking at in the presentation, with the hash marks and the grill marks there.
come to the final wrap-up for the Phillips Smokeless Barbecue Grill. In our final assessment, it's not smokeless enough and it's not grill enough. We're going to give it a couple more tests, but when we ate the steaks, they just didn't taste grilled. In order to get grilled flavor into your food, the fatty drippings fall down onto your coals or your flavorizer bars or whatever is producing your heat. The smoke comes back up and gets into your meat, and that's how you get that nice grilled flavor. In this case, it was smoky enough to set off the fire alarm, but I guess not enough of that flavorful smoke to actually get grilled flavor. It really looked the part. We got great grill marks, but it tasted closer to what you'd get, like say cooking on a cast iron grill pan on the stove than what you get actually coming out of a grill. So fundamentally, it didn't really do its job. It's not smokeless enough that you could use it at an office or a dorm. You're going to evacuate the entire building and everyone's going to hate you. It's not grilled enough that you would want to use this as an alternative unless you've got nothing else to do, in which case you might be better off just getting a grill pan. Small stuff, it did clean up very easily, including some stuff that we thought was just not going to come off at all, came off with just a little bit of soap and water on the sponge, and yeah, it's unsatisfying. Oh, you know what sucks? We can't get that down.
It does have a mute button.
Yeah! Go up there, put the ladder right over the grill.
Yeah. Thought you could. Oh, maybe because I needed the camera flipped.
Oh, yeah.